Grand evening, beautiful ones. I hope that everyone had an amazing day. I hope that everybody's life is just great, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're experiencing, what you're being in this moment. I hope that everyone is well and living in their highest vibration in the best version of themselves. All right. Freestyle family, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like, share, and make sure if you're already subscribed to hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a video. If you are new here, I am free. This is my style. I inspire. Welcome, subscribe, and welcome to the family. So this evening I was receiving so many messages intuitively to where I am not able to do a video at this second. And I just said, you know what? It would not let me wait. Spirit was like, no, we speaking tonight. So I hope that I'm clear in this audio about some things that I've channeled for the collective. And I always include myself because, I feel that my spirit team of the white light and highest vibration connects with my soul tribe, my subscribers, their spirit team of the highest vibration, because they know what we need to hear. They know exactly, the messages that we need to receive and when we need to receive them. So with that being said, I will say that this message is timeless because Spirit is telling me to say that this message is timeless. Yes. It's timeless. So that means it's not necessarily for June 2021 or it could be for June 2022 because as I was channeling the message, I did hear that a lot of the collective will be receiving so much bliss, so many gifts, so many blessings, like so many things poured into their life that it'll be transpiring 6 months. Well, from this time to 6 months from now, which will be December, all the way up through December of 2022. I mean, I just see so many things, positive things. Let me make sure I put that. I am seeing so many positive things because I'm going to be honest, when I was meditating earlier and connecting with the Most High God, I remember my prayer I thought was for me. But I remember saying, God, for everybody that has gotten a no, give them a yes. Give them all yeses. Everything they touch, everything they want, everything they desire, everything they need. As long as they doing the work. As long as they're trying. I mean, because a lot of people feel like you have to be perfect. And I feel like Spirit is saying that we are not going to be perfect in this human flesh. Not at all. All we can do is try. So Spirit wanted me to say that because some people don't feel that they're worthy of some things. That's what I'm hearing. They don't feel that they're worthy. And that's what's holding them back. I remember just in my Feeding the Spirit message. In that video, I think I entitled it, What's Holding You Back? Because that's what Spirit is saying. There are so many of us being held back by our thoughts, mainly. Thinking that we're not good enough. Thinking about what others are going to think about us, and it has nothing to do with us. Anyone's opinion of you is not your business. I speak that to myself and everybody else. What somebody think of you has nothing to do with you. It has everything about them. But when you know who you are, you know. You already know anyway. So nothing that they can say, I mean, come on, is going to hinder you. It's going to offend you. Like, you may get a little triggered, but when you healed, I mean, you know how to deal with triggers. Overall, it's just your thoughts. So many in the collective, it's their thoughts. It's their thoughts of what they were told they couldn't be when they was a child. Their thoughts of trauma that has occurred in their life. A lot of trauma. I'm seeing a lot of trauma. And I remember probably a month or so ago in my go and watch the Love on Top, I think, video. Because it's talking about the similar to what I'm saying. So many people are about to have their love on top. But I'm telling you, they went through a lot of trauma. Because I remember saying in that video that some of these people want to take their trauma to their grave. Like, they don't want nobody on earth to know what they've been through. Like, I'll give examples. Here's I'll give examples. Like people that have been molested. That is the first thing that I heard. A lot of family secrets. I'm going to say it like that. People that have, even people that have been on the other end, let me be honest, like the molester, the sexual abuser, I'm seeing that too. Like, it's like they feel bad. I don't know if this took a lot of years for a lot of people to see their wrongdoings, because I'm seeing maybe what was it, family generational curses, that like more than one person in the family was doing it, so they didn't see anything wrong with it. This just went deep. Okay, so it's like this. If whatever you had in your family, if there were alcoholics, if there were drug abusers, if there were, promiscuous family members, men or women, both, and people who sexually abused, I'm seeing a lot of men though, but I am seeing some women, because I'm seeing some men, well, they're men now, would have been molested like as a child by a woman, but some by women and some by male family members. Ooh. I'm just gonna say this. I'm seeing a lot of trauma. I'm seeing a lot of things that people are about to heal from or have healed from. That's why their love is being put on top. And that is why also that they're in their head about a lot of stuff. Like I was saying, they're in their head. They don't want to move on. It's like, what are people going to think? Or, yeah, I'm mainly seeing what are people going to think about me, because I'm seeing it as in whatever careers or businesses or organizations, because I'm seeing a lot of businesses, different kinds, like diverse groups of businesses and people that are running these businesses, the entrepreneurs. It's like whatever they doing, it's like I see them being weird. It's like they stepping out from whatever the norm is in their family. So I guess that's why I'm still staying on family generational things. Because yes, I'm seeing a lot of these people had trauma within the family. So that's what's hindering them, their thoughts. And their thoughts about things they were told they could not do in childhood. And some of them, the things they were going to do, like, you're going to be this because so-and-so was that. Or you'll never do that because nobody in the family did that. And I'm hearing it's like you need to be like us. But I don't really think people realize that. I'm seeing people, like I said, that there were a lot of generational things passed along. That's what I'm feeling like to them. And because these groups of people that I'm seeing they're the chosen ones in their families. I'm not going to dance around what I heard, because that's what I heard. It can be one person per family. And I know we all got big families, small families, all that. It could be multiple people within that family, because in some families that are large, you consider what you consider large. But I'm thinking like, let's say starting with the great grandparents. We'll just start right there. Great grandparents, great grandmother, great grandfather. They had over 5 kids. All their kids had over 5 kids. So then the grandparents had over 5, like a big family that started a big family. And it's still a big family. No offense to anyone, but I'm not seeing like these families have a lot of death in them. For whatever reason, I'm seeing like lineages and that are large. But I'm going to be honest, they ain't all. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm hearing they ain't all that great though. Like I'm seriously hearing that like there's a lot of family secrets. There's a lot of family generational traditions that are not healthy at all. Period. Like I said, whether it was alcohol, drugs, sex abuse, adultery, promiscuity, I don't care, the diseases in the body, illnesses like I'm high blood pressure, diabetes, cancers, all of these different diseases have a lot to do with the generational traditions and curses that have been bestowed upon this family. Long time ago. Long way back. So, But I'm seeing that there are chosen people. Like, we're within the generation where it's time for people to change. Because I said all that to say that, and I know it sounded horrible because a lot of it is. But we are in the age where the chosen people, because everybody, okay, let me elaborate like Spirit said. When I said chosen one, don't mean that I did not say they were better than anybody in the family. Actually, it's the fact that everybody in the family, including them if they were born into that now. Did you catch that? Because unless you were not born under a curse, you still fell under the curse. So that means, honestly, and I hope I'm not jumping around, the children of the chosen people, because they coming, because it's a part of the journey and it has to happen this way, will actually be the ones not born under a lot of these curses, these bloodline curses, because the chosen ones will break it. The chosen ones would have been born under the curse, because I'm seeing it like, how you gonna, it's almost like I tell myself, you can't help somebody unless you help yourself, and you can't understand somebody went through unless you went through it. The chosen ones had to go through it to understand the whole process, even if it was effed up. So that means some of them would have been molested. Some of them would have been products of promiscuity and all kind of things. Some of them would have been, I'm hearing like drug babies. Like you had alcoholics and drug abusers having children. But I'm telling you, they chose it anyway. Because like I've always said, ain't no child under this sun born by mistake. And I'm even hearing if they left, like, because some people had a lot of miscarriages. Some people were trying to figure out why they couldn't have kids. It's a reason for everything under the sun, and it wasn't punishment. For a lot of people, it was not punishment. A lot of people were born under certain things. This may be too deep for some people, because I know I'm hearing a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Because everybody understand, I feel, that will watch or listen to this video, if this resonates with your spirit, if you know that either this happened to you or somebody in your family, or your family got a history of it, or some kind of way you fell under it, because I'm hearing that people fell under it. Everybody wasn't a product of addicts, whether it was drugs, food, sex, alcohol. All that is an addiction. Everybody didn't fall under that. Everybody wasn't molested. Everybody wasn't a molester. Everybody wasn't an adulterer. Everybody wasn't promiscuous. The chosen people. I'm speaking of the chosen people. But a lot of them were abused in a lot of ways other than sex. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I'm hearing it too. Okay. I know why I heard spiritually, because Spirit want me to put that in real quick. Especially because you are the chosen one, and there are certain things that you have to encounter on this journey to be able to fulfill the mission that's placed upon you. If you the generational curse breaker in your family, you got to know all the generational curses. You got to go through maybe some of them. You got to, even if, you got to know all the secrets. And people be like, how do you know all the secrets? Baby, whatever. It's part of your blueprint. They don't need to worry about all that. And I'm not saying that these people are like telling family secrets or anything. Because let me tell you something about being a chosen person, myself and my family. Ain't nothing easy about seeing everything, knowing everything, feeling everything. And knowing that you got to help do something about a lot of that stuff that you would not rather do nothing about. I'm just speaking for myself. Like, dang, I had to be the one to, and that ain't questioning God. You can talk to God about anything. But it's like, I had to be the one to do this. Man, so how am I supposed to break all this? How am I supposed to? And a lot of it, like I said, people think when you say chosen people, it's like they're better or something. No. they actually go through the same amount as everybody else or worse. Most of the time worse, like I said, because of the journey. It's all about balance. They can't have no good life because I'm seeing a lot of them come into their good life because they ain't had it yet. They had to go through that bad, if that's how we want to see it. Or they negative life to get this positive life that I'm seeing. Because like I said, positive, I'm saying positive. Nothing but positive things happening for these group of people, including chosen children. Because it's a part of the journey. You can't just break curses and then don't nobody live to talk about it, I guess. I don't know. Because, your bloodline got to go on. As a matter of fact, it has to go on. If there were so many things that had to be healed, now you have to start off a lineage that is healed. That just makes sense. The Most High know what the Most High is doing. The universe know what the universe is doing. However you see it, whatever you see. There is a reason for everything under the sun. That's what I'm hearing. There's a reason. Even when it don't feel good, you don't want to endure it. A lot of things were horrible. Some of the things that happened to a lot of the chosen people. But I'm hearing that, and this is not to excuse any of it, the chosen people have a task to recognize as well. Because you're gonna be the chosen person once you complete this now, not before. Because what we have to understand is that a lot of people was chosen before that person. But there are going to be specific persons or people, like I said, that's going to heal a whole bloodline from everything that was low vibrational, evil, bound of low vibration, and ain't had nothing to do with a high vibration or God or, pureness. Like I'm seeing it. They're going to have to clear that. And that's why I said they're going to have to start over with a bloodline that is born under, that is not born under those curses, traditions, and everything, and those things that plague those families. There has to be a generation that comes after that, because it's almost like starting over, but starting over fresh. And it's like the people that are still here have the opportunity to start over fresh. Like because the chosen people, everybody in their family ain't dead, so it ain't like they the last person. I mean, I just feel like I need to say that. That's what I'm feeling. You have to understand, if you have a chosen person or people in your family, let me make it plain for a lot of people where I know they'll understand this. Because I didn't mention this one, and this one is very important because Spirit been nudging me about that one for a while. To speak about why I see all of this financial bliss. Because there has been a lot of financial poverty mindsets, financial lack mindsets in families, but it was a curse. It was a curse. However you believe, whatever you believe, like if you feel like it came back from slavery or whatever, it came back that far. Of how a lot of people were treated. The things they were told, the things that were forced upon them, the mindsets that were forced upon them. And no matter what, it continued in those families. And for a lot of people, it was finances and lack of them and poverty mindsets. Because a poverty mindset is this. It's any thoughts of low vibration when it comes to finances, which is or any fear. It's fear surrounding finances, because I need to say that as well. If you think you're poor, you're poor. If you always say, I don't have no money, you won't have any money. If you always saying you don't have enough, you won't have enough. If you have fear around it when you get it or a certain amount of it and you try to hold on to it, it's like it's going to slip through your hands. Or it's like a lot of people are confused by that. Because Spirit is saying it's like I said, generationally, people have always thought like that. But they also thought because they were making it Like, that's literally what I'm hearing. They were making it that was like they were just getting just enough. Like, say paycheck to paycheck. Because you were able to pay your bills and use paycheck to paycheck, it's like many people just stayed right there. I'm seeing many people stayed on that level, and the level where you really wasn't even paycheck to paycheck. Like, you were struggling even with that. Like, okay, I get it. Make it plain. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Because that ain't even paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck is I got just enough and I might have something left over for gas. Like, and food. Like, for real, for real. But the main stuff is taken care of. And this is every single time you get paid. And this has been generational stuff that has been in folks' families for a very long time. Very long time. Now you have people that are saying, that ain't the way we supposed to be. We royalty. We don't do that. Like, but the mindset that you have is stuck there. So, because I'm going to be truly honest with you, many people, if not every last one of them, could have pulled themselves out of that situation. But you know what it is? It's a mindset. You got to want to. You got to want to. It started right there. Like, before you even see yourself doing something, you got to want it bad enough. Manifesting one-on-one. You got to want it bad enough. Or not want to be in the situation that you're in bad enough. I don't care if it's surrounding your finances and you like, you know what? I refuse to be broke. I'm rich. If you just start telling yourself, yeah, I'm paid. I don't care how you say it. Because I tell myself that all the time. If you tell yourself money flows to me freely from many sources, it's going to flow. You might not wake up tomorrow and it's flowing, but I'm telling you, manifesting one-on-one. Because you got to keep the vibe high. I mean, you got to be tested. It ain't going to just fall in your lap. But if you telling yourself and you writing a vision and you making it plain and you keeping a vision in the forefront of your vision, it's coming. But you got to want to not be broke, quote unquote, bad enough. You got to not want to rob Peter to pay Paul bad enough. You got to not want to live paycheck to paycheck bad enough to start telling yourself you rich. You have more than enough. You are a money magnet. Money loves you. Because anything that loves you is coming to you. As long as you stay in love, keep loving yourself, and stay in the highest vibration, it's coming. Because when you love yourself, you're going to do all of those things. And woo, that's another video. But when you love yourself, you're going to put that effort in to say, I don't want this anymore. I deserve better than it. Loving yourself is the main thing that shows you your worth. And I'm going to throw that in there. You won't get it any other way. If you do not have self-love, you do not know your worth. I'm telling you that from experience. Not somebody told me. Because there is nobody that knows their worth that doesn't have self-love. When you know your worth, you have self-love. You can't have one without the other. But I'm telling you, if you don't have self-love, you won't know your worth. If you don't know your worth, you won't have self-love. Like, you have to. You gotta have both of them. And I don't know who I needed to say that for. But yeah, with the finances, I am seeing many people that have been in a poverty mindset. They're about to come out of it. But I'm telling you, it's chosen people that broke these curses because they got tired and said, I don't want to be like this. This is specifically what I'm hearing. I will no longer be like this, neither will my family. Which means, like, if it was a man or a woman, whoever they were in the bloodline, they decided that them and their children were not going to live like that. It ended with them. They would not have children that continued the same mindset. This is exactly what I'm seeing with these chosen people. I'm telling you, people don't see it, but I'm telling you, they had to get to the point to where they were fed up with everything. I'm seeing, like, literally people mainly being fed up with their mindset about how they thought about certain things their whole life. I'm seeing some people with, I'm gonna be honest, religion and spirituality, with their finances, with love. I'm talking about love and romantic relationship. No, let me stay in love. Like how they love their family, friends. Like, was it really love? I'm seeing people rethinking it like that wasn't even love. That was what I learned. Because, you know, we learn everything from our families. I keep saying it. I'm going back to family. You learn everything from them. So if you learned it wrong or inaccurately, you ain't doing nothing but keep following the pattern until somebody break it. So, yes, I'm seeing it in romantic relationships as well. Like I said, things been passed down. Abusers either created abusers or created abusees. They created people, children, beings that abuse other people, or they created children, beings that were abused by other people. Whew, okay. And I'm hearing that people are breaking that as well. And it's like, even in relationships, you have people that were cheaters that created cheaters. Adulterers, which everybody know that mean you were married and you like had kids outside of your marriage. I'm specifically talking about that. They produce people. You are your parents. You know, parents or children are you. You know. Because I don't want to be on here all night. I'm trying to figure out how to break this down to where we all understand what's going on. There are people that have been chosen to break all these curses that have been plaguing families for many years. These chosen people are going to have chosen children. I am seeing all of these unions. Some of them have already taken place. Some of them are currently, like for real, about to take place, like during the summer months, which will be June, July, August. Through like Libra season. Yeah. Okay, so Libra season would be the end of September through the end of October. A lot of them, like engagements, marriages. I'm seeing like people just going to get married, whether it's the courthouse, on the beach. I'm seeing some people with destination weddings, but like people are just doing it because a lot of people aren't even trying to plan, I guess, with COVID and all this. And I feel like a lot of people, like they are just finding the people that are meant for them. They've been with somebody and they really have come into the realization that this person is for them. Or they are about to meet. Okay, there's a group that's about to meet people, men and women. However, don't really matter. These couples that are going to be meeting, it's like they're going to know. They're going to know they're supposed to be together. And I'm seeing quick marriages for their reason. But destined marriages. Because remember I said there are chosen people chosen to do things that's going to have children, right? They got to meet these people to have these kids. Oh, they got to meet these people to have these kids. That you know what I mean? That they're raising outside of these generational curses. So it's like a new beginning for a lot of bloodlines, a lot of families. It's been a long time coming. Long time. I'm talking about generations and generations of stuff being broken. So many chains being broken. Woo. All praises to the Most High God. So many. So many. So yes, collective. That is the message that I have for us all today. I hope that was an explanation of me talking about some of the videos where I was and will be talking about a lot of financial bliss. People coming into, like, I'm seeing finances because I'm telling you, finances are going to be a new beginning for families on this new journey, this new age they're going into. Because I'm seeing like, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to try to get off. When I talked about financial lack and poverty mindsets, when that is broken, what do you think you get? If I don't have a poverty mindset anymore, I'm not in poverty. There is no financial lack when you're financially free, because that's all I'm seeing. Bloodlines have been tied down too long with poverty. And I'm hearing that they were never supposed to live like that, ever. So imagine what these chosen ones and their kids and all them about to get. And because you know, these chosen people still have people in their family that are living, they're about to take care of them too. The ones that deserve it, I'm definitely seeing that. They're healing their bloodlines. So it does not matter if they Because I'm seeing plenty of first-time multi-millionaires. They ain't going to be a millionaire because then when they take out taxes, they just going to be like a 700,000 there. Nah, baby, million. Multi-millionaires. Because the knowledge that they have gained, especially since these generational curses have been broken, because like I said, they went through a whole lot, if not more. Whew. Especially... Hold on. Oh, my throat. My apologies. I'm hearing that these families that have been, excuse me, don't want me to get the message out. These families that have been plagued with poverty for so long. Like I said, they were not. I'm not going to stop. I apologize, but Spirit said don't stop. I'm going to get it out. They were plagued with poverty for so long and they were not supposed to be. So like I said, I'm seeing financial freedom, healing their bloodlines financially. So whether it's them giving them people money, because everybody ain't giving people money because they're a multi-millionaire. That ain't a part of the plan. Because everybody in the bloodline ain't healed just because a chosen person healed the bloodline. Let me say that again. Just because the chosen persons or people healed the bloodline doesn't mean that everybody chose to be healed. I hope everybody understand what I said, because there's a choice. We all have free will. Because I'm seeing a lot of these chosen people, and I think I said it, a lot of them are about to be power couples. I talked about that in the earth signs reading, and I think in maybe in the fire sign reading, I just talked about love is going to be the key, because a lot of people going to be playing with these chosen people because of what they're gaining, whether it's, I'm seeing a lot of celebrity status for certain people, even if it's local, whatever platform they're on, whatever they're doing, whatever their business is. I'm seeing a lot of that. And I'm telling you, people going to be trying to play with them like they owe them something. The ones that are going to have these ideas, businesses, investments, I'm really seeing it, that are going to cause them to gain so much for the legacy they leave. All these multi-million dollars, they don't owe nobody in their family nothing. Yeah, I was going to have to get that out because Spirit told me to go back and say that. They don't owe anybody anything, but a lot of them are going to help, but they're going to help the ones who helping themselves. It's like, that's it. If they know you're not going to do right with it, they might help you, but they're not going to put nothing in your hand. Spirit just want me to say it just like that. And then for the other ones that don't have a handout, won't ask for nothing, they're still going to help them financially, even if they don't do nothing but invest in them or help them to invest in themselves and like pay them later. Like even if they help them with a business investment or something, but ultimately they're not taking care of them. But this person goes and does the right thing in the family, and then now they can feed their family, because see, that's what it's all about. I want everybody to see this two ways. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing, but literally the journey, everything is about healing the family. So ain't nobody living like that in lack of anything anymore. They finances are nothing, not even in love. Like the healing, the ultimate goal of the healing is so that everybody's mindset changes. Your mind change, your life change, period. Your mind change, your life change. The minds of the family, the minds of the bloodline. Then, because once that's healed, everything else going to be healed. But like I said, there are going to be a lot of people that are not going to accept this healing. That's the only way I know how to say it. because I think I said a little while ago about people, whatever their journey is and whatever they're supposed to do. I think I heard like their families are not really going to understand what they're doing or going to want to participate or listen to them or nothing. So like I said, and they have free will to do that. Like if these people say, I'm going to be a musician, and they family like, what? Don't waste your money on that. You need to go to school to be a doctor or whatever. But something along those lines of them stepping away from the norm, the norm. Whatever the norm is. I don't care if the whole family sold drugs. I'm just going to say it like that. Still, the whole goal is for like this person to not sell drugs and go invest in a business, like to heal the bloodline. Not to look down on nobody or nothing. But you're going to have a lot of bloodline family members that are going to be like, no, you need to be like us. Why you want to do that? And that's why I say everybody not going to accept the healing. I know it was fairly long. I truly apologize, but I don't, because this has spirit moved today. The only part I do apologize for is I promise you my throat was about to go, but spirit said do not stop. I had to push through that. So I appreciate you all. And if you've made it to this part of the video, I just want to say, please bear with me. I thank you for your support. I am not 100%, but I'm definitely not 0%. So for that, I am eternally grateful. I am still healing from my injuries. So I may have to do a lot of audio, and my voice may go out. So I may have to pace myself. But I appreciate your support. I hope that I said something to inspire you on this journey to see things differently. I hope that if someone is listening, and they know that they're a part of the chosen people, or you have chosen people in your family. Either way, I hope that you see it as an inspiration that is still for the bloodline. It shouldn't, I feel like I need to say this and then I need to go. It should not be family against family. That's a lot of the curses and traditions that spirit is saying need to be healed too. I'm seeing mainly poverty and mainly a lot of bickering and feuding within family. And I'm going to be honest, just a lot of inappropriate stuff. I'm going to say it like that because I feel like I need to leave it there. You know what you consider inappropriate, and you can look at your family and tell what you consider inappropriate. And you know if you're the one that's been chosen to heal that. Because chosen people are the healers. They're chosen to heal. They're not chosen to be like better than anybody or less than anybody. Because as a person myself, I say this. A lot of times the chosen people are treated less than anyway. But I hope that everyone can, just see this from a different perspective. Hit the like button if I said anything that you liked, or that, because I know it was deep. If I said anything that resonated with you, you can just hit the like button. You don't really have to comment unless you want to, because that was a sensitive topic. But I hope that, to be honest, it inspired anyone in the collective that's listening to just hold on, just continue on this journey. I definitely see so many positive things coming for so many people. That is, when it's healing in the bloodlines, it's going to touch people in the bloodlines. So that's why I'm seeing it for such a large amount of people. It's not just for the chosen people. I'm telling you, the things that they're healing the bloodline for is really kind of like opening the floodgates for everybody. Like I said, they have free will though. It's their choice if they accept a lot of it. Thank you, Freestyle family. And until the next time we meet, I am sending you all peace, love, light, and nothing but bliss in your life. Have a good night.